Welcome back, class. Today we are going to be dealing with lesson 2-4A, Simplify Before Solving. We are going to be combining the material that we talked about with like terms along with solving equations. There's three basic things that you're going to have to look for here in this particular lesson and as you deal with the rest of the material in the chapter. First of all, you are going to have to look for like terms. Secondly, you are going to simplify to write a two-step equation, but in all honesty, you may even be able to get it to a one-step equation. And then you're going to solve the resulting equation, whether it's two-step or one-step. If we look at example 1, we are first going to simplify the like terms. The like terms here are the 5n and the minus n. Now again, some people like to go add the opposite and put in that -1. If you recall, we are going to add those coefficients. 5 plus -1 is 4n. Minus 4 equals 12. We now have a two-step equation that you are used to solving. So we're going to go through the process of adding the 4 to both sides. That will result in a multiplication equation. 4n equals 16. Divide both sides by 4, and n is going to equal 4. Now, you can substitute that back into the original equation. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 4 is 16. Minus another 4 would be 12. Example 2 is an example where we get a one-step equation. 4z plus 5z is 9z equals -18. These are the types of equations you've had for a while, so we're going to divide both sides by 9. And z will equal -2. At this point, you'll probably want to hit pause and try to do example 3 on your own. In simplifying, we not only have to simplify the variables, but the constants. 2z plus 6 will equal 2. And again, we have a two-step equation like we are used to dealing with. 2z plus 6 minus 6 equals 2 minus 6. 2z. Here's where you probably want to change the subtraction to add the opposite. A -4. Divide both sides by 2, and z will equal -2. If you put that into the original equation, 1 plus -2 is -1. -1 plus 5 is 4. And 4 plus -2 would give me 2. So you can check your solution. Example 4, we are going to combine the lesson that we did on the distributive property with this same idea. Remember that you'll need to distribute the 2 over the a, so 2 times a is 2a, addition sign, and then 2 distributed to the 5, or 2 times 5 is 10, equals 14. Now there's an equation that you're used to dealing with. 2a plus 10 minus 10 equals 14 minus 10. 2a is equal to 4. I divide both sides by 2. a is equal to 2. Now if I substitute that back into the original equation, I can use my order of operations since it's parentheses. 2 plus 5 is 7, and 2 times 7 is 14. I would advise you to try to do example 5 and example 6 and hit pause, and then I'll go over them when you're ready. Simplifying, we will have 7n plus 9 equals 2. To solve, we're going to have to subtract the 9 from both sides. This is where it would be helpful to go add the opposite. So we'll have -7. and then dividing both sides by the 7, n will equal -1. Did you get it right? Example 6. Now this one is a bit like example 4. You have a choice. You could actually use the commutative property and change it around to 2a plus 4, but you really don't have to. -13 times 4 is -52, plus -13 times the 2a is going to be -26a equals 208. Now here is where I would recommend that you use the commutative property and write it as -26a plus -52. Then you're going to minus that -52 from both sides. On the left side, we add the opposite. So -52 plus +52 is 0, leaving us with -26a. Add the opposite on the right side. 208 plus 52 is 260. Dividing both sides by the -26 because we need to undo the coefficient. A is going to equal -10. And yes, you can put that back up into the equation. 4 plus, well, you have to take the 2 times -10 first, so that would be -20. 4 plus -20 is -6, and -6 times the -13 will give you 208. That is the conclusion of lesson 2.4a, Scouting Out.
Okay.